This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on the 12th ranked team, the Florida International Panthers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Marshall will kick it off to get us underway. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaking tackles. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
And, Chris, they're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
On the set. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
On the double.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made after the completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. There's a shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Down here for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He flips it to the back across the middle. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he's got it. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Handoff to the single back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
42 Spider.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He pulls it in for a big gain. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
And he'll be brought down.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up.
Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack for the defense?
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline, and he does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
And they will try out the field goal team here. He knocks this one right through. And that will tie the game here.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
On the double.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Ready, set.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Ready.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Flex, flex, flex. Moves.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Ready up.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Jackrabbit.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 10-3 now. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass caught inside the 15. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or will they have to settle for 3?
He's escaping the pocket now. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Marshall.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Okay, ready?
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab made by the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Got it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Ready.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, FIU.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, and he lofts it toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Bird. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Florida International. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score for Florida International 24, Marshall 17.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
To kick this one away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dumps it down to the back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Just what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Handoff running right. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Get set.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Crucial red zone play coming up.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Ready, go.
And here's the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop here.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary and potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Panthers. Still no answer for this offense. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Touchdown, FIU. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, I'm surprised here, but it worked out. 4th down and goal, quarterback sneak. The offensive line got low, got a good push to give him just enough room to get into the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23.
I'll tell you, this defense continues to just be physical. It's a line of scrimmage.
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Florida International.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. Golden Panthers offense back out there now. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Fights through a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team, and you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The back's got it. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
And that's everything you want from a defense. They bring pressure. They, in fact, get to the quarterback. He's lucky he got that ball off. And then once he does get it off and it's completed, very often you'll see that go for a big play because the defense sold out. Here, they still have defenders in position to keep that to a short game.
And that's another FIU.
Okay, ready?
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Ball handed off. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Automatic in the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. You better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football and falls incomplete.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On the double.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling.
Convoy. Hey.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. His defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. On the run, he'll let it go. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Big gain, catch made at the 30.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Brings up second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Checks this down to the running back. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, FIU.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Marshall, 27.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick off.
He'll call for the fair catch here. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Marshall. Made the defense look slow that time.
Number 3.
That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Cut quickly.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up.
Get set.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The back's got it on a counter. Good enough for 1st down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. Football comes out. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
He hands it off from the gun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Now here comes the flea flicker. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And he'll set up to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuffed out the drive with the takeaway. Comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. He'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Got it.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
On the ready.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They get him down after the completion. Offense in hurry-up mode. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. No huddle now for the offense.
And that's another FIU.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Point after, up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So it's 2nd and long at the 20. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting blown in the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take? Here's a shot toward the right sideline. He grabs it inside the 20.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's now 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and
they've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why
They're going to fake. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. And they make the stop short of the marker. Not enough for the first down. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Important third down play coming up.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida International 59, Marshall 34.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw, testing the middle. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On the set.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense.
42 Spider.
And there's the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver hauls it in. Nobody in the neighborhood. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, a lot of these NFL scouts think that his speed is unique. I think it's the route running and the instincts to read coverage that really separates him. He has put on a show today.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
There's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
A gain of 2 yards, and now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They can't stop him. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback.
Touchdown, Panthers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion.
Get set, get set.
Here's the snap, looking to throw, bringing pressure. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Is successful and makes the score. Florida International.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Guy who coughs it up, recovers it, and prevents the turnover. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. The DB's backing off from the line now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The pass is dropped, incomplete, would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
With this offense, it's really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. And they connect again. That's just been an unstoppable pitch-and-catch combination all game here.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. Just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
Now with no time left in this blowout loss, the PAT, just a formality. And the PAT is good. Doesn't matter much in the end as they go down. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.